What's the buzz around Genoa City these days? Well, it's all about Ian's shocking return and his sneaky plans to weasel his way back into Mariah's life. Now, if you thought this guy couldn't stoop any lower, think again. Over the months he's been back, he's already caused so much trouble. But everyone found him out just now during the New Year's Eve party. I still feel like Ian wanted to get caught. Why would he be so bold to drug Tessa surrounded by the Newmans and all the other members of GC who would definitely recognize him? Anyway, the bottom line is that he has made his way back into town. And guess what? He didn't come alone. He brought along Jordan, who probably didn't realize she signed up for Ian's madness. Now, Ian's ultimate goal is to somehow become a father figure to Mariah. He wants her in his palms again. Wild, right? Especially considering the fact that he even drugged her once so that he could make her his wife. What's even more disturbing is Ian's warped idea that if Sharon were to meet her end, Mariah might crumble emotionally and lean on him for support. That's some next level manipulation, and honestly, it's hard to believe anyone would fall for it, but hey, this is Genoa City. Now, Ian's been playing his cards very carefully. Tessa has a health scare and who's there to save the day? Yep, Ian. Instead of doing the obvious thing and calling for help, he steps in like some kind of twisted hero. And here's where things get sticky. Tessa starts to see him in a different light. She's grateful, shaken, and maybe even a little convinced that Ian might not be all bad. Meanwhile, Mariah is over here throwing up red flags, warning Ian to stay far, far away. But does Tessa listen? Not entirely. She's still thanking Ian for his so-called heroic act, and it's clear she doesn't fully grasp how dangerous this guy is. Now the thing is, Mariah fell for this man once, and sure she wasn't warned when she trusted this man first, but she knows firsthand how this is supposed to be. Yet with the baby in hand, these mothers can't take the risk at all. Mariah knows with Ian around and Sharon already in his grasp, keeping Arya safe should be the first priority. Mariah knows exactly what Ian is capable of, and her frustration is through the roof. Can you blame her? She's got a history with Ian and knows better than anyone that this guy's kindness is just a mask. Now here's where things could take a turn for the worse. Imagine Tessa hanging out with baby Arya and Ian just happens to stop by. Maybe he flashes one of those fake friendly smiles at the baby, and Tessa, still blinded by her gratitude, lets him hold Arya. Sounds innocent, right? But what if Mariah walks in at the exact moment? Can you picture the explosion? Mariah would be furious, and rightfully so. If Tessa keeps falling for Ian's acts, it could drive a huge wedge between the two. In fact, it might even push Mariah to file for divorce and fight for sole custody of Arya. It's heartbreaking to think about, but Ian's manipulation could tear his family apart if Tessa doesn't snap out of it soon. Now let's talk about Tessa. She's clearly torn. On one hand, she trusts Mariah and knows she wouldn't make baseless accusations. But on the other hand, Ian did save her in a vulnerable moment, and it's hard for her to reconcile Mariah's warnings with her own experience. It's a classic case of being caught in the middle, and honestly, it's painful to watch. If this custody battle does happen, it's going to be messy. Mariah might feel like she has no choice but to protect Arya from Ian's influence, even if it means breaking up her marriage. And if Tessa feels betrayed or abandoned, it could push her even closer to Ian. That's exactly what he wants, isn't it? He thrives on chaos and division, and he's got the perfect setup to wreak havoc on Mariah and Tessa's relationship. So where does this leave us? Ian's return is shaking up Genoa City, and the fallout could be devastating for Mariah and Tessa. One thing's for sure, this is just the beginning. Ian's return has set the stage for some serious drama, and the stakes couldn't be higher. What do you think? Could Mariah and Tessa weather the storm, or is Ian about to win the ultimate power play? So let us know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you guys soon in the next video. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Until next time, take care.